What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Mental Mobility Podcast, episode number 125. We're going to talk about Mental Health Month for Men, and November is it, right? It's not just Mustache November or whatever they call it, where they used to have mustaches. I forget. Mustache Movember, and I can't do it. If I wear a mustache, I just feel weird. Like, I feel like wee man, like I don't belong on this planet. Me and mustaches and facial hair just don't do well with each other. Why? Because there's people that can grow beards, things that are like, and then lumberjackish. They gotta brush it and spray it and put oil on it. For me, it just looks like a bunch of tapeworms are connected to my face. So if I have a mustache or a beard, it's like someone painted tapeworms, and they're all over, all types of roundworms and parasites all over my face. It's kind of what it looks like if I grew facial hair. So we're going to talk about mental health. And for me, more importantly, it's been declining because I don't know. I'm doing all the skills that I know how to really be in the moment, and one of the skills is gratitude. That's the biggest skill that I can tell anyone to do, is just to honestly be grateful for the things that you have, and honestly be grateful for the time that you have, and waking up. Like, just that's the one thing that I talk about, is just being grateful for waking up and just being here, right? And as hard as it may feel to convince yourself that you are grateful for these things, it's very important that you at least recognize it. Because it's hard to do that at times, especially depending on where you are in your mental health, right? So that's the one thing that I practice, is just waking up with gratitude, even going to sleep with some gratitude, even during the day with some type of gratitude behind it. Now, is it going to work 80 all the time? No, 80%. It's going to work, right? It's going to be there, and that's why we have to practice. That's why we can't say there's an answer to these things. That's why we can't say, what do you do to make this thing happen? No, it's just, I just practice it every single day in order for it to hopefully feel good, right? I meditate almost every day. I'm going to say every day. I'm going to say almost every day I take time to meditate, to find quietness, to find stillness, to be with one, right? To be with nothing, honestly. And do I feel great after it? Do I feel like everything is answered and all my problems are gone? No, not one bit. But it does help, right? And that's the thing. It helps. And more importantly, right now, mental health days or day or time is something that we need to think about. Here's a story. I'm really happy at the job that I have, right? It's a fun group. I'm learning a lot, and I feel like that's the main thing for me, is learning new things, right? I'm learning how to bartend. I'm learning how to make proper cocktails and these fantastic recipes, and understanding the differences between this and why this goes with that. Not just like where I used to work at a nightclub. Could I get a Jack and Coke? Jaeger bomb. Right, it's like that. There was a time when I used to bartend, and it was pretty simple, to be honest. And then I think the hardest drink I made was like a Cosmo, maybe, if that. But now it's a lot more fancier. It's a lot different. A lot of people have more knowledge and really appreciate cocktails. So learning that is great, and being at this new place is fantastic. Now, I'm saying is, because I'm really trying to convince myself that it is, but it's not. Right, it's starting to fall apart. People are quitting. People are getting fired for no reason. People are leaving. So the energy is different. The energy is weird. Well, you already know what's going to happen. I'm going to be gone, right? And this is the story. I'm not going to make it a long one. I'm going to keep it pretty condensed, but hopefully you can relate to the story. Is that I think I've had enough of negativity. I've had enough of complaining. I've had enough of people not treating us right? Taking advantage of innocent people. And I know at work sometimes you guys have the same thing, where you're doing all you can. You work your ass off. End of the day, you want something for that work, right? We want to see something from that work. And then you see this, a big fucking solid piece of shit right there. And the thing is, my downfall is that I would take that piece of shit and try to make it something, right? I try to keep it going, and I'll try to work for free, and I try to fix things and help everyone. Let's get this thing back together so we can survive. And I learned my lesson at the gym, that there's just some things that we cannot control. There are just some things we cannot help. There are some things that we cannot change. So if you know these are the factors in the life, and I know these are the factors that are happening in my life, I can't change that, right? There's too many things above me stacking me down. I'm doing the best I can. I'll tell you right now, here's a story, more to the story. On Sunday, I was a barback, a food runner, a busser, a bartender, a drink runner, and a garbage dishwasher, and I was a garbage person, or what they would call a porter, and or a steward, because there's no one around anymore, and you got so busy that we couldn't hang. Like, I felt like you're in the weeds. When you're in the weeds in the restaurant term, it means like you're backed up and you can't catch up, right? You're just in the weeds. And I wasn't in the weeds, I was in the jungle. And the thing is, it's because I care, right? I care about how work goes. I care about how my performance is. I care about learning and helping everybody. And I was there doing this. But I don't ask for a return from people, but I think monetarily, we should have killed it and got good tips, and we didn't, because they changed the structure around. So now I got the big rock where I made less than I normally make on a half busier day, which was like last week. So it's just, like I said, it's a long story short, everything's changing and they have no direction. So my direction is most likely going to be out, and that's what sucks. And for me, 2 days in a row, I called out because I needed this. I was waking up in the middle of the night with anger. I woke up this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I walked the dogs angry. Like, I didn't understand why my emotions were so strong, why I felt so strongly about it, why was I thinking about this fucking job? Why? Because I care, and I like the people that I worked with. And it sucks because they're going to be gone, which means we're going to repeat this all over again, and I'm going to say goodbye. Ready to say goodbye to 3 people. 3 people that I fucking liked. Right, 3 people that have taught me, my manager, and my lead, the people that have hired me, and the people that have taught me everything I've never really known about this industry. And now I have no one, right? And the motto is, when you're the smartest guy in the room, how are you going to improve? Right? And that's one motto that I always try to hold myself a standard to. Like, I'm always part of masterminds. I get coaching. I do everything because of that. Because if I'm the smartest guy in the room and I'm the one that's telling them what to order and where this is and where that is, well, then I'm definitely the smartest guy in the room. I may not know the craft of bartending and know all the drinks that you know, but I know everything in the business side of these things, and no one's telling me what to do anymore. So it's time to leave, right? So I need those 2. I took 2 days. I literally called out because my brain wasn't there. But what would my old person have done? Suck it up. Suck it up. Let's get back out there. Let's get back out there. But I know when I go back out there, it's a battle that I'm going to get shot first. Okay, I don't have a team behind me anymore. I don't have people behind me. I don't have myself behind me. So are you in a situation just like myself, to where you feel like you're just stuck in the ground and there's nowhere to go? Doesn't seem fair, does it? You know, and sometimes you need that mental health day just to do not anything that you want or are supposed to do. Instead, I applied for jobs. I went out and did some research. I hung out with my kids all day, obviously not all day, but you know, the time I had, because now I'm back with them during the day and I'm supposed to work nights and then on the weekends, but we'll see where it goes. I'm just taking it day by day, and that's why I said all morning. For my mental health day by day, hour by hour, just be grateful for what you have. And that's it. You know, it's a very stressful month, I guess you can say. We watched it starting to happen, and now it's starting to fall, and the truth is unfolding. I wish you really knew all the things that I thought in my head of how I can easily hurt people, kill people, take people out. Like, all the ideas I have that would damage and hurt people. Not like a group of people, fucking people. Like, if I'm going out with a bang. Like, if I'm leaving, it's going to be a story. Like, that's how fed up I am. But I'm out here to make a change, right? To change the way I am, to change the way I was, to change the way I look at things, And that's what I'm still working on. And it's practice. If you're depressed, if you have anxiety, if you don't feel good, you have to practice your skills. If that means walking and exercising or meditating or journaling or breathing or smelling or getting help and going to therapy, whatever it is, you gotta do it. Can't do it one day and think shit's gonna happen. Can't do it one day and think shit's gonna change. It's not. You're gonna try to play the piano, learn ABD, play fucking Mary Had a Little Lamb forever. That's it. You're not gonna progress from there because you can't just learn GAB and then that's it. You gotta learn minors and E's and I don't fucking know. I don't know the notes enough. But it's just like that skill of playing the piano, guitar, and instrument, or lifting and powerlifting or wrestling or football. You gotta practice your skill. If you cut hair and only know how to cut hair of people that were from the 1970s but never fucking learned how to cut anything else, you probably work in Bloomfield, New Jersey. And given the same haircuts over and over and over again. But you can't. Stuff with mental health, stuff with mental illness, it has to be worked on daily. And that is the message I want to send to you guys today, is that I work on this shit daily. Fucking daily. To feel 80%. 20% is fucking off the wire, wackadoo crazy. Emotionally crazy. But at least I got to 80%. 80% I'll do with. But I give my 100% just to get that 80%. And I hope this message strikes you real quick. Check it out. Support local fighters. Bucktown.org. Go to the shop. This one's the best part. I just found this out. Look at that. There's a heart here. It's a broken heart. You know what that means? It means donate. It means show. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Fucking amazing. It's genius when I heard about that. I didn't even think about that's what it meant. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I support local fighters. And I do. But I buy this shirt. It's my brother's company. But I'm not trying to get a discount. I don't want cost. I want to pay full price plus. Because I want to support these fighters that need your help. That want to be better. That want to make it out here into Vegas and fucking do what it is they do. Do what it is they dream of. They dream of being out here, guys. I hope you know that. These fighters dream of fighting underneath the lights in Las Vegas. Not just the fucking school cafeteria of some high school in New Jersey. That's where they start. Where they want to be is here. And you know what they need? They need your support. Support your local fighter. Support your local wrestler. Support these kids that don't have the opportunities that maybe you and I have or have had. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Get out to bucktown.org. Drop a donation. Not by just here's someone. Get a fucking t-shirt. Buy a t-shirt. It goes to them. It doesn't go to anyone else. It goes to them. It's a non-profit, guys. You have no idea how much help these kids need just to hopefully see college. Take them off the streets. We all know kids have broken homes these days. And there's a lot of them that are the greatest kids in the planet. Not gonna lie. But without my help or your help, they could only make it maybe this far. And sometimes all they need is 80%. So why don't you find 80% of your heart and go buy a t-shirt or a hoodie or a hat and help these kids live their dream, just like you've always wanted to. All right, I'm out. See you guys later. Podcast number 125, I hope. 125 was always my favorite weight class. 125. Is it 125? Yeah, it was 125. All right. Thanks for coming out. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Till next time. Here we go. That's Pokemon. Right there. Pokemon and the light. Oh, shit. I forgot about this. Did I turn the volume on? Oh, I forgot about this. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Jersey to Vegas podcast. My name is Pete. Till next time.